So we've been over the features of these three really great systems that are all good choices within their own right. But let me kind of narrow it down for you, and maybe if you're looking for a certain type of system, I can help you out. I feel like this one here is great for beginners. And I say that because it's got these instructions right on the bag. I didn't really even have to pull out the instructions from the box. I just followed along. Very easy to understand, and at the same time, a powerful system. It's got the 3 bag sizes, which I love. Super easy to follow along with. And then again, I did really like this ergonomic handle of this particular vacuum pump. So obviously I'm going to link to all these below. And then maybe you are a camper. Maybe you're somebody that is outdoors all the time. You're going in the rivers, you're rafting, you're tubing. Love that this Y-Block came with some accessories that you can inflate things. Nice, super little pump. And then the bag itself, which is part of a 2-pack that I got, has a really nice design. It's got this zipper, so you're not having to mess with any of the little clip things, which is good for some people. Maybe you just don't want to have to keep track of all that. Love that it has that window there. Love that this is waterproof. Also love these little kind of handle things that you could attach to little metal clips. So super for somebody who's going to be outdoors, camping. And then finally, this Let Space one. This one has a really powerful yet quiet pump. And so I enjoy this one because it's letting me store a lot of those linens in these bags. Today I have 3 different systems of vacuum compression bags. We're going to go over the features of each one, tell you what I think they might be best for. I have been doing a lot of organizing in my linen closet. It's not really even a closet, it's just 2 cabinets, and it doesn't allow me a lot of space. So I have a lot of like sheets and duvet covers, and I just want to get them, compressed and a little bit more out of the way, make more room. Of course, these are great for packing as well, and I'll let you know which ones I think are probably best for things like packing, camping. But let's go ahead and get started with this one. Now, this one was gifted to me by the company, and I will go ahead and show you my favorite things about this system. So this one was a 12-pack, and it came in 3 different sizes. So this one right here is the largest size, and what I love about this system is that it shows you right here on the bag exactly what to do. Okay, so it's showing you first you prepare your items, then you seal the bag, press to expel the air, vacuum the air, and then you secure the seal. And I think that this is probably the best system for beginners. Some of the other ones, they didn't have as good of instructions, and so it was kind of left up to me to figure it out. Not that they're bad systems, they just maybe needed some better clarification. But this one I knew right out of the box what to do. Let's go ahead and I'll show you how it works. So I have a duvet cover I'm going to use, but first I'm going to open this up, grab this. And this is a twin duvet, so you could fit a lot more into this bag. But just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to keep it to this one right now. And in my video specifically about this system, I did highlight how much I like this kind of ergonomic handle. You see with the other ones, these are a little more short and squatty. Nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like this one is easier to handle. So now, let's see. So for people like me that are kind of newer to this whole system, I always say how I didn't even know at first what these were for. They're little clips, and so how you use them is you put them flat on that end, and it's just like a big Ziploc bag. So you're gonna go all the way this way, and it just seals it. So I know there has to be people like me who at first were maybe just trying to go along, do it like that. That just doesn't work very well. You really need these sealing clips. And this system came with quite a few of them, so I do like that. Okay. And then I can go ahead and unscrew this cap here, and you can gently, you hear that kind of whistling, gently remove some of the air. You don't want to press down too hard because you don't want to bust open what you just sealed. But I found that I don't really have to do that for too long. I'll go ahead and get my pump. so that you can see. This one is very simple. You literally just put it over that. And most of these systems have where you need to hold down the button for 3 seconds, just because it's kind of a safety feature, just so it doesn't turn on in a suitcase or something. But let's put that there. I'm gonna hold it down for 3 seconds and then I'll let go. And then as you can see, it's compressing. You know, obviously I could have filled this way more. It does show the max fill line is right there, so that's good to know. But yeah, just really compressing nicely, quickly. It's probably about done. I'll let it run just a few seconds more. Okay, and then I went ahead and I just pressed it once to turn it off. Gonna get my cap, screw that cap on there till it tightens, and there you go. We're all ready to put in a linen closet, make some nice space. We'll put that there to the side. Now I have the Y-Block system, and Y-Block was kind enough to send this to me as well. This one is unique because it is a little more rugged. The materials are a little more durable. So I feel like this might be great for people who like to go camping. It also has a built-in zipper, okay? Instead of that clip kind of sealing system for that one and the one I'm going to show you next, it does have the zipper. And I really like the pull on this zipper. Very easy to open. Of course, you've got your, this is where the pump is going to go as well. This one is unique from Y-Block because it actually comes with some attachments. I'll show you. It's not just that you can use it as a compression bag. You also can inflate things. So inflate things like inner tubes, just really handy. So perfect for people who are going to go camping or tubing. Just came with several different attachments. Of course, it also came with that USB-C cord, and you've got your pump here. So let me get my twin sheet. We'll put that in there. Okay. Another cool thing, let me show you this. It has a little window. So even though you've got this literally waterproof bag, which is something that's really great about it, it just gives you a little window to maybe you forgot what you packed. I know that's happened to me. You can see right through here and just gives you a little preview. So you do want to take care when you're closing that zipper not to get anything from the inside caught in it. I just like to press down like this. Seems to work pretty well. And then once that is done, pull all the way to the end. It's all zipped up. So this one is compressing it nice and quickly. Got most of the air out, you can see. Gonna go ahead and turn it off and then plug it. I did have to go charge this, but that's probably because I hadn't charged it in a long time. So if the setup looks a little different here, it's just because it did have to go and charge. I do really like these little carrying deals. You know, you could attach those to those metal clips. I just think this is really, really great for people who are doing outdoor activities. And then finally, you've got this Let Space system. And this was something that I did purchase on my own. So I do really like how this material is. I have used it on trips and it's held up very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the system here. Comes with that great USB-C cord. And it comes with a bunch of these little clips and also the user manual. And what I like about this pump is that it does tell you right away, press and hold for 3 seconds to unlock it. So as I mentioned, that's just so it doesn't turn on in a suitcase or something. This one feels heavy duty. I did notice that this one seems a little more powerful than the other pumps, but at the same time, it's also got a very quiet motor as well, so it's not gonna be too loud. Let me go ahead and pack my twin sheet in here. And this one comes in 3 sizes as well for the particular model that I got. They do have different systems that have different size bags, so you'll want to make sure you get the right one for you. But this one is the 15.8 by 23.6 large bag. Again, it's got a lot of space. I like that you can turn it around and you can see right through it. So let me grab my yellow clip here. Again, just pressing it all the way down and then sliding it across. And then I'm just gonna press, okay. So let me check the seal here just to make sure. Yep, that's sealed. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Whoops. And then just very gently press down. I feel like the seal is not gonna pop open. I feel like that is a good, nice strong seal at the top, okay? And then we've got our pump here, okay? And then once that number's on there, you can press it down. Okay, you can feel the air coming out there, and you can also see that it is suctioning the air out. Very quiet, you might notice. You know, as I mentioned, I could have fit, 2 or 3 more sheets in here and been fine. But I did just want to demonstrate with the one twin sheet. Very powerful motor. It does have a long life battery as well. But yeah, look at how much air it got suctioned out of there. All right. Go ahead and turn that off, lift that up, and then turn it. And then there you have it. So very nice job from the LetSpace pump. Let's go ahead and bring all the bags back and we'll kind of compare, and I'll give you some last thoughts. So we've been over the features of these 3 really great systems that are all good choices within their own right. But let me kind of narrow it down for you, and maybe if you're looking for a certain type of system, I can help you out. I feel like this one here is great for beginners. And I say that because it's got these instructions right on the bag. I didn't really even have to pull out the instructions from the box. I just followed along. Very easy to understand. And at the same time, a powerful system. It's got the 3 bag sizes, which I love. Super easy to follow along with. And then again, I did really like this ergonomic handle of this particular vacuum pump. So obviously I'm going to link to all these below. And then maybe you are a camper. Maybe you're somebody that is outdoors all the time. You're going in the rivers, you're rafting, you're tubing. Love that this Y-Block came with some accessories that you can inflate things. Nice, super little pump. And then the bag itself, which is part of a 2-pack that I got, has a really nice design. It's got this zipper, so you're not having to mess with any of the little clip things, which is good for some people. Maybe you just don't want to have to keep track of all that. Love that it has that window there. Love that this is waterproof. Also love these little kind of handle things that you could attach to little metal clips. So super for somebody who's going to be outdoors, camping. And then finally, this LetSpace one. This one has a really powerful yet quiet pump. And so I enjoy this one because it's letting me store a lot of those linens in these bags. Its compression is really impressive. And so I'm just looking forward to getting a lot more things inside of my closet in these type of bags and compressed. I feel like the construction of the bags is great. Love that I can turn around and see it. But yeah, this pump itself, very heavy duty. You can actually even feel that it is heavier than these other pumps. So you've got 3 different systems. At the end of the day though, they all do the same job, but just kind of in different ways. And so hopefully this video was helpful depending on what you're looking for. Organizing your house, camping, maybe completely new to the compression system of bags. But really you couldn't go wrong with any of these.